Hi guys, welcome back to Traci-K Reacts. Before we first get into this video, let me just say, I woke up this morning and I had like 21 subscribers and I was super excited because I was like, oh, I passed the 20 mark, some reaction channels, they might not see that as much, but I do. I think, every person that subscribes is amazing. I love you guys. But the cool thing is, when I was getting ready to do this and I was like getting the video ready and everything, I looked and I have 29 now. So you guys are y'all are awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get emotional. Anyways, it means a lot. It means, that you actually are interested in my weirdness. Um, anyway, tonight is it's awesome tonight too because I actually have a request that isn't from someone I know. It's actually from people I don't know. I'm actually starting to get requests, y'all. This is awesome. The first one that I'm doing tonight is from the request is from Choppa, Choppa. I hope I'm saying that right. And the song is by Joyner Lucas. It's called Ross. Oh no, I can't pronounce this. Capicchioni. Now I have heard of Joyner Lucas, but I have never listened to any of his music. Please don't hurt me. But well, we're gonna do it tonight though. So you guys, before we get started, hit the like button. Comment down below if there's anything you want me to check out, and also let me know what you think about the reaction. And excuse me, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that when I post, you'll hear about it. Now, get your popcorn ready, get in your easy chair, get comfy, and let's get into this video. No, that's wrong. Sorry. I got so excited I can't even get this right. I'm sorry. All right, you guys. Let's go full screen and play. This video you're about to see is based on true events.
Woke up at 7, my day seemed more than I prayed for. Got dressed to head out and ride to school on my skateboard. New kid in class, I sat alone taking notes while the hoodlums were making jokes at the clothes that my mama paid for. Seemed like everyone was a part of some gang invasion. Tattoos and initiation, parole as I'm on probation. Soaking up the vibe as I study for information, cause lately I've been deprived of a normal day. But today on my way to eat lunch, some kid approached me. He told me we should be cool if only he got to know me, cause on this side of town I would need some protection. It's crazy, reckless and dangerous unless I'm some sort of gangster. I'm only safe with the police. He said his name was I dapped him up at the buses. Was kinda skeptic about him at first cause I didn't trust him. And the more I got to know him, I couldn't tell.
I don't know if y'all have been in that situation where you go to a new school, especially when you start getting into those ages where you have like cliques and, certain kids hang out with certain kids. That's always hard. And then when you do find people that you think you might click with or might be a friend, you're a little skeptical. It's like, I don't know. Like, is this person like being nice to me or like being nice to me for some other reason? But I do love this because this is like a storytelling. This is awesome. Let's get back into it. I can't wait to see where this goes.
But hoping that he was sincere. Something told me let go, but the only thing on my mind was patience. Searching twice for a different life, I was tired of waiting. Plus me and had similar views and conversations infused with knowledge, mainly about school and college. That was my truth, but regardless, he was type cool when I was with him. Introduced him to my family, they were rocking with him. My mama told him, make sure you look out for my son. And before she could finish her sentence, he quickly just interjected and said, don't you even stress that I got it under control. It's been 2 months since we met, it seems like we've gotten close. Some cat approached me and tried to beef with me, I just froze. And I see pounding and stomping, homie, right out his clothes. Called me his brother and told me he got me to the fullest. Even if that means bullets, bullies, gangs, AKs, and choppers to their killers. That's the realest shit I ever witnessed. A few weeks later, my uncle sold me a Honda Civic, a 93 with no license plate.
Okay, so I'm wondering if he is really like, if he's really like, okay, this is my friend, this is my buddy because I want to be friends with him. Or, I don't know, I'm getting a shifty, like shady feeling from this. Like, does he want something from him? Like, he's like, hey, I got your back, you know, I'll take a bullet for you. And maybe it's just like a psychological, I don't know. I don't know. Am I reaching? Like, I'm probably reaching, aren't I? But I don't know. I saw the beginning scene, you know, it's making me go, okay, something's going to go wrong here. And I wonder why. So, all right, let's keep going. I'm going to go back just a few seconds.
A few weeks later, my uncle sold me a Honda Civic, a 93 with no license plates and no registration. Just thinking about every place I'ma go when I finally get it. And then he asked me for a ride around the block, some distance from where I was parking. Instantly, I knew that spot was sketchy. My mama would kill me. My intuition told me not to. I knew it was wild, and plus I knew it had no business or place on that side of town. And I read about some chick who went lurking without a sound and got murked and a body found in the dirt with 1,000 rounds. It was worse than abandoned buildings, abandoned villas, and scammers and killers provoking gangsters. But maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe I might be straight just as long as I pump the brakes and try not to think about it. Just trust I'll be fucking safe. And then I told him, let's go. Hop in. He dabbed me up and started telling jokes the whole ride there. Had me cracking up as we were getting closer. I felt funny. My stomach turned. And then he told me go left, make another turn, go right, and drive slow as I looked. It was all abandoned and quiet, not a single person in sight, nobody standing. And right when I pulled the car to the side, he said, right here, sit still, turn the car off and chill. And I started to panic, he told me relax. Then he pulled the keys out the ignition and hopped out and laughed. Then my light flashed in an instant. He inched to my driver door and I tried to lock it. I couldn't. He ripped me right out my seat and then grabbed the side of his jeans and then put out the shotty. And all I heard was a screech and he shot my arm into pieces. I'm thinking I must be...
Oh, y'all, I got chills. Like, you can't see it, obviously, but I literally got chills right then. Oh my God. I'm going to start crying already. What the hell? No, y'all, that's just knowing this is a true story and knowing that there are kids out there who, you know, you crave to have friends, especially you get to a place where you know, you don't have friends and you might feel alone and then someone befriends you. Like, I thought maybe he was going to like have him like do something bad with it, like go rob a place or, you know, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, I've got to take it back because, wow, that shocked me. That really shocked me.
Put out the shotty and all I heard was a screech and he shot my arm into pieces. I'm thinking I must be dreaming and another shot to my chest and my stomach squeezing my breath and my lungs collapsing. I'm down on my fucking knees asking him why. He looked at me, I looked him dead in the eyes and he smashed my face with the barrel, knocked all my teeth to the sky. And I heard a sound of the shot, he cocked back. He pressed the hard against my head and blew my fucking top back. Boom. I'm still conscious, I'm breathing, I'm still moving, no clue as to why I'm not dead. All this blood that I'm losing and I heard my car drive off. Then I looked up and seen the sun and that was all that I saw. Then I heard my conscience tell me, get up, nigga, get up. You're losing blood, oh my. Don't fall asleep or you'll die. Stay awake and move as much as possible, there's no time. Find some help and try to yell, you ain't too well, oh God. Wake up, nigga, wake up. Wake up, nigga. Wake up. Woke up at 7, my day was worse than I prayed for. Got dressed to head out and down the stairs from the 8th floor. New kid in class, he sat alone taking notes while my niggas were making jokes at the clothes that his mama paid for.
Wow. So now this is from the other perspective. Maybe this will actually tell us why. Wow. And actually, I want to know what happens at the end. This is great. He's really good at storytelling. This is really good. Like, I'm already still tearing up a little bit. That's awful. Okay. Let's keep going.
Had no family, but was cool with the local gangsters, tattoos, and some on parole and probation for breaking rules. That life was all I knew. All I wanted to do was cruise, smoke weed, and say fuck school. Wanted guidance, cause all my role models I would look up to was indicted the young dudes with no logic. I went to church to the pastor, said fuck you, now violent. And this gang that always looked out for me, vouched for me and adopted me, said they wanted to rock with me and I wanted to get down. Guess there was something missing, everything comes with a price. There's only one condition, all you gotta do for initiation is kill an innocent victim and leave them there with no witnesses or no snitches. If you do that, you down with the clique. And that's for life, so don't you ever think you're getting out of this shit. I thought about it, soaking up the vibe as I study for information, trying to choose my victim, plotting the weakest prey. But today on my way to eat lunch, I approached him and told him we should be cool if only I got to know him. Cause on his side of town, he would need some protection. It's crazy, reckless, or phony, unless he's some sort of gangster. He only safe with the police. He said his name was so I dapped him up at the buses. Was kinda skeptical about me at first cause he didn't trust me. Then the more he got to know me, he couldn't tell what my motives were, hoping that I was sincere. But little did he know I was trying to snake him and pop him break him. Just need the perfect opportunity, I'm tired of waiting. Had murder running through my head, I knew that death was coming. He introduced.
Okay, so my intuition was right, that there was something sketchy about this guy. But, like, and the sad thing is, this is a true story. And this kind of crap happens all the time. And it's like, where were the adults in his life? You know, he said something about how he went to church, but the preacher pretty much kicked him out, turned him away or whatever. Probably because he was a troubled kid and it was hard to deal with him. But that's where adults need to step up and you keep trying. You don't just give up on a kid, because then you have a situation like this. You don't give up on a kid. All right, let's keep going. We're almost done.
Me to his family, I was jealous of him. His mama told him, make sure you look out for my son. And before she could finish his sentence, I quickly just interjected and said, don't you even stress it. I got him to the fullest, even if that means bullets, bullies, gangs, AKs, and choppers till they kill us. I was lying to the fucking limits. Took advantage when he said he had that Honda Civic, a 93 with no license plate and no registration. Just thinking about every place I'ma go when I finally kill him. And then I asked him for a ride around the block, some distance from where he was parking. Instantly I knew my chance was coming, I'm ready to drill him. Then he told me, let's go, hop in. I dapped him up and started telling jokes the whole ride did. Had him cracking up as we were getting closer. He felt funny, I think he knew something was coming. That look he had was enough to tell me, but fuck it, go right and drive slow. As he looked, it was all abandoned and quiet, not a single person in sight, and nobody standing. And right when he pulled the car to the side, I said, right here, sit still. Turn the car off and chill. Then he started to panic, I told him relax. Then I pulled the keys out the ignition and hopped out and laughed. Seen his light flash in an instant, I inched to his driver door. Then he tried to lock it, he couldn't. I ripped him right out of the seat and then grabbed his side of my jeans and then put out the shotty. I cocked it twice till he screamed and then shot his arm into pieces. I'm watching his blood leaking and another shot to his chest. Seen his stomach squeezing, his breath and his lungs collapsing. He down on his fucking knees asking me why. He looked at me, I looked him dead in the eyes and I smashed his face with the barrel, knocked all his teeth to the sky. And then sound of the shot, he cocked back. I pressed the hard against his head and blew his fucking top back. Fucking car. Fuck. Fuck. Hey, get the fuck out my way, faggot. Fuck. Oh, shit. Fuck, come on. Come on, pick up, come on. Yo, I did it. I killed him. Yo, I had that nigga screaming. I just fucking blood everywhere. Don't talk too much over the phone. Meet me at the spot. Alright, one.
Wow. Okay. So, sorry, let me fix this. Alright, so, I mean, it pisses me off. It actually pisses me off. I'll be honest. I mean, people can be so careless. You know, I heard a thing the other day. Someone was saying, you know, things that you see in movies, things that you see in games and stuff like that, which I don't believe that, you know, that should dictate the kind of people we are. You know, I'm not one of those that believe in, you know, gun violence or anything like that because of TV and games and stuff. But I do believe that we have developed into this society of um, almost like it's not even a reality. It's like another reality. Um, and it's like these kids, because that's exactly what this is. Kids have no idea um, how detrimental their choices are. They have no idea. Sorry, that was my phone. I'm sorry. They have no idea just how, like, what you do here, this is real. There's no going back. None. And, you know, you can't just take it back. You can't start over. That's what I was trying to get at with the games. You can't start over. You can't reset. You can't reset your life. Not like that. I mean, there's some things that are absolutely permanent. And it's like kids have just more and more over the years, it's just gotten worse where it's like they don't get it. God, that was terrible. I mean, thank you. Thank you. It was a great introduction to Joyner Lucas. I will say that. And thank you, Choppa, for, you know, having me do that. But yeah, it was terrible too. Thank you guys. All right, y'all let me know what you think in the comments. I'm sure a lot of you have probably heard this song. I guess I've just been sleeping, been under a rock. But let me know what you think. Remember to give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. I love y'all. Bye. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. Bye.